Yeah. Thank you so much for this great opportunity to invite me here. Thank you, Dimitra, and also our respected governor and all the others, including all of you. So my talk today would be some kind of comparison and combination of the philosophy of Socrates and Confucius, and how we can use their wisdom to confront the AI challenges. Actually, for me, I especially during the latest three years after the invention of GPT and many other like deepseek generative AI, I have been thinking a lot and also done a lot of research on the AI ethics and the philosophy of AI. We have done some collaboration with our psychology colleagues and also the computer science colleagues. So how can we use philosophy to do the research on AI? That's a very important and a very serious question, actually. In this AI era, many people have said that maybe your philosophers cannot deal with the technological problem, not the AI, because you just know the abstract concept or the theories. But about AI, philosophers actually know very little. But if it's true that we cannot, talk about AI as philosophers, I don't think so. And so I will show you what we have done by using philosophy to talk about AI in this very brief talk. Yeah. Okay. So firstly, I want to mention and to emphasize again, in this AI or this technological society, actually, we still need wisdom, not only the Western wisdom, but also the Eastern wisdom, like Confucius Kongzi in Chinese has said a lot about what he has discussed with his students and his fellow citizens about what we should do in front of all kinds of issues and difficulties. So in this AI era, we still need this kind of wisdom from like Socrates or Confucius to help us to conquer this kind of challenges brought by AI technology. So actually, during the last 2 years, we have tried to develop an AI agent called Cyber Confucius. It is very simple, actually. The idea behind this app is that we want to use this very advanced AI generation technology to simulate the ideas of Confucius, how Confucius has talked with his students and also the others about some difficulties in their life, in the society, like their relationship problems, and also when the king or some emperor had encountered some problems with other nations. Confucius has talked a lot about this kind of problems. So in this contemporary society, we are also trying to use his wisdom to help us to conquer this kind of problems. And then another problem and another idea come to us is that so now we have Cyber Confucius. What about Cyber Socrates? I think this is also a very interesting and also very important question and also idea for us to develop in these years. How can we use the ideas of Socrates to help us in the contemporary society? Actually, in these years, and also not only in philosophy of technology and AI ethics, we have already used a lot about how to use the traditional wisdom, like the traditional Chinese philosophy or the Indian philosophy or the other Western philosophy to help us. But certainly, I'd like to very briefly introduce to you what Confucius has thought of and what we can learn from Confucius and Socrates, of course. So I think you have, since we are in Greece, I think you have all been very familiar with the ideas of Socrates. So I will just focus on the ideas of Confucius. So actually, if we want to compare the two stages, actually very important masters in our Asian time, actually while they are from different cultures and different traditions, but actually they have very similar ideas. Confucius also like to discuss some concepts and some problems with his students, and also while Confucius had a very different method, but he also tried to, like in a dialectical way, to criticize some concepts, some common presuppositions in this society. So by this kind of comparison, we will see that although they are from two different traditions, actually they have very one common purpose, that is we have to criticize and we have to try to find some way to realize our values and to kind of realize some harmonious relationship. That is more Confucius. So if we want to conclude with the general difference between Confucius and Socrates, we usually say that Confucius is more about relationship, it is more about virtues. And for Socrates, we can learn more about his method, the Socratic method. It is very important in our practical practice and also in our research of AI and also the other philosophy of technology. Next, I want to show you how we can actually use the philosophy of Socrates and Confucius in the AI ethics and philosophy. Can you maybe turn to the next page? Yeah. Okay. So basically, we can see that for in the AI era, there are so many different issues connected with AI technology. But we have briefly divided into four aspects. Like for the first one, it is the algorithm bias. We can see that in different scenarios, like in job, like in marketing, and also in the other make whole resources allocation, and all the like in education, algorithm, especially AI system, generative AI have been used a lot in this kind of decision making. But AI systems are not humans. Even humans will have some kind of discrimination towards certain groups of people, like some certain gender or some certain races or some ages, the elder people. So with the AI system, when we use them to make some decisions, this kind of discrimination will also arise in this kind of process, and also as some kind of outcome that will harm the benefits of the disadvantaged group of people. And also, we are trying to figure out how this kind of bias has come to arise in the AI systems in this decision-making process. So how the ideas of Socrates and Confucius can be helpful in this aspect, in the discrimination aspect. So actually, in the philosophy of, especially the philosophy of Confucius, we can see that Confucius had many. There are so many virtues proposed by Confucius, but there are five virtues there emphasized a lot, like 仁义礼智信, which means benevolence, righteousness, trustfulness, and also rituals. So, which generally means that we have to behave properly according to the social norms. We have to be trustful, to be sincere. We have to be kind to our fellows, and also to the strangers. So in this idea, according to Confucius, and also maybe according to Socrates, we should, no matter what what people, where the people is from, whether this people with women or men, whether which kind of racial group they belong to, we should treat them equally. The second problem that arises a lot in the AI discussion is about the moral responsibility. Like nowadays we have so many autonomous vehicles like also some drones, and also we have a lot of automatic decision-making systems in our hospital, even in our college, and also in many other scenarios. So when AI systems make such kind of decision, and this decision could be good or bad, it may turn out to be very bad for some group of people, and also it may bring some harm or even kill people. So in this case, whether this kind of AI systems be moral, whether AI can learn to distinguish between what is right and wrong. This is also a very important question that we have been discussing a lot in AI ethics. Generally, we can see that from the ideas of Socrates and Confucius. According to Confucius, this kind of technology are just some tools. They do not have autonomy or the moral agency. So if Confucius is here living today, I don't think he will agree that we can actually make some moral machines, which is actually the idea of many AI philosophers nowadays. And according to Socrates, I think he will ask very basic, very fundamental questions, a lot like what is justice, what is moral, and something like that. And there are also many other questions in different aspects that we have actually in the AI ethics literature. People are talking about, like the black box problem. So, for example, although we have used a lot about AI, like some apps or some other technologies, actually we don't know the process behind it. We don't know how the results come from the coding or from the input. So it's kind of the black box. So that generally means that we don't know about the explanation behind this AI system. It is very important for us to know, to understand the process, the mechanism behind the AI technology. But for our common people, we are not the computer scientists, we are not technologists. It is kind of not only very difficult, and also on the other hand, sometimes unnecessary for us to learn the techniques. So from the ideas of Confucius, actually we can see that according to his ideas, if we cannot understand, if we cannot know the process behind, sometimes or most of the time it means that we cannot actually trust the AI technology. So if we really want to develop some trustworthy AI technology, we should let the people, especially our general public, to know what behind this kind of this black box to make it more transparent. And finally, in this kind of AI discussion, there is also the problem of our existential crisis, which asks what it means to our people, to our human in this AI era, since many jobs will be replaced by AI technology. So if my job was substituted by some AI agents, I lose my job, and I may not have the opportunity to find another job. So what's the meaning, what is the value of my life? That is also a very important question, existential question for our human beings. So for the philosophers like Socrates and Confucius, we can see that for Confucius, and their ideas are very similar to the idea of Kant. That our human beings have their inherent values, even if we don't have this kind of jobs or some external values, we still have our values as human beings. But it doesn't mean that everyone has this kind of values. We still have to try to realize our inherent values in different ways. Okay, I will just skip the first part. How we actually integrate the ideas of Socrates and Confucius in the AI philosophy discussion. So finally, I want to briefly summarize that. In this AI era, actually, philosophers can still do a lot of work. For me, actually, in these years, I have learned a lot from Professor Marinov about philosophical practice. Philosophical practice, in my opinion, it is not only about how philosophy can be lived as a way of life. Especially in this AI era, philosophy can also teach us a lot about how we can, confront, to face the issues, all kinds of difficulties that's brought by the technologies, and also when the technologies, developing, our human can, should also, get to keep up with the development of the technology, and also we also need to. To figure out how we can, or human beings can live a noble and also a good life, and examine the values of our life, the meaning of our life from different aspects, from different angles, like from the Eastern point of view, like from the ideas of Confucius. We should focus on the relationship about the self-cultivation. Our human beings are not only about to make ourselves live a comfortable life, but how to be a good people, to become a gentleman, like in Chinese we call it gentleman. So finally, I would like to, so there are also some practical application. I will just skip this one. And finally, to save our time, we have learned of course, as a philosopher, as a philosophy professor in my teaching and my research, I really have benefited a lot from your people, from the Greek, and also I think that it is my great. I'm so proud of my career as a teacher and also as a philosophical researcher. And it is kind of, I think it is very important for us as philosophers to learn more about each other and also to use our expertise and also our knowledge to deal with, to handle the difficulties and the different kind of issues that happen to us, to our public, to our fellow citizenship. And finally, I would like to say thank you again, to thank you to you all, and also I would like to welcome you all to, if you have any chance to visit China, and especially Xi'an, where you may see the terracotta warriors, and many other like many good food and many good places for you to visit. You can, if you want, you can contact me. I would like to host you like what you have done to me. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. Thank you.